The dose makes the poison. Too much of what would be a good thing can make something go bad real quick. You can, in fact, funnel too much money into your indexed or variable universal life insurance plan. Now, people often don't think there can be too much cash in anything. Now, a lot of people are surprised that there's too many trees and fallen lumber in this part of the Chesapeake Bay. I've had a few people question over the years why we would remove sticks and fallen trees out of the water with the trash. The thought process is understandable. It's supposed to be a natural thing that can provide habitat and nutrients back into the water. But in fact, what you're seeing is an unnatural amount of trees and sticks. As land development and consistent erosion has felled more forest buffer zones than what you would have naturally had, and famously because of sewage runoff, the Chesapeake Bay has a massive over-nutrient abundance. Overabundance of nutrients is one of the primary causes of poor bay health. And flowing an overabundance of cash into your life insurance policy can likewise be bad for your health. And that's because everybody's favorite organization, the IRS, has a formula for what makes a life insurance policy a life insurance policy. That formula requires there be a proportional relationship between the death benefit and the amount of cash value. And if the cash value rises to the point where it's disproportionate to the death benefit in a life insurance plan, the IRS will then deem that what's called a modified endowment contract, which means all the fancy things you thought you were doing, like self or infinite banking in a tax-free vehicle, has now become fully taxable as a normal investment and will be assessed long and short-term gains. So as usual, it's incumbent on you to work with a knowledgeable advisor, one who only sets you up on policies that have automatic modified endowment contract avoidance features, or an advisor who actually monitors, reads, and understands your universal life annual statements. Because the same way an errant log can be a killer on the water for recreational boaters and swimmers, errant cash in a life insurance policy can be a killer for your tax bill.